In the grand tapestry of human history, one thread weaves its way through every era, every revolution, every transformative moment. This thread is communication, and its most powerful form is telecommunications. This is the extraordinary story of how we learned to communicate over vast distances, from the earliest days of human civilization to the high-tech world of the 21st century. In the beginning, there were smoke signals. Used by ancient civilizations from the Greeks to the Native Americans, these plumes of smoke served as a crude yet effective means of conveying messages across large expanses. But as civilizations grew and societies became more complex, so too did our methods of communication. In the 18th and 19th centuries, semaphore systems made their appearance. Through a series of flags and visual signals, messages could now be transmitted faster and with greater complexity, proving invaluable in both military and maritime applications. Then came a breakthrough that would forever change the world. In the 1830s and 1840s, Samuel Morse and Alfred Vail developed the telegraph. This ingenious device, combined with the Morse code system, allowed for rapid transmission of messages across telegraph wires. Cities and regions were soon interconnected, with the first transatlantic telegraph cable being successfully laid in 1858, bridging the communication gap between North America and Europe. Our story continues with a man named Alexander Graham Bell. In 1876, Bell's invention of the telephone revolutionized voice communication, and telephone networks began to form, connecting people across the globe. Around the same time, the development of radio waves allowed for wireless telecommunication, leading to the birth of radio and early wireless telegraphy. As we moved into the 20th century, the world of telecommunications expanded yet again with the introduction of television and satellite communication. Suddenly, visual communication was possible on a global scale, but the real game changer came towards the end of the century with the digital revolution. The advent of digital technologies and the internet transformed the very essence of how we communicate, allowing for data transmission at speeds that would have been unthinkable just a few decades prior. And now we find ourselves in the 21st century, in the era of mobile telecommunications. Beginning with 1G in the 1980s, we have now reached the age of 5G networks offering ultra-fast wireless connectivity. We've come a long way from smoke signals and semaphore systems. The evolution of telecommunications has shaped the way we connect, the way we interact, and the way we understand our world. It has made our planet a smaller place, more interlinked and interconnected than ever before. And so, as we look to the future, we can only wonder, what's the next chapter in the story of telecommunications? Whatever it is, one thing is certain. The thread of communication will continue to weave its way through our history, shaping our world in ways we can only begin to imagine.